Hey, good evening, guys. This is lowman02. Getting ready to play the Sensei here. We're playing with a newer deck. Well, I mean, it's not a new deck archetype. It's essentially Esper Control with a combo finish, same combo finish that Sung used to great success in the Christmas Extravaganza, and namely the Rest in Peace Helm of Obedience combo. Um, Outside of that, one of the interesting things about the deck is it does have both a Trinket Mage and a Trophy Mage. Runs an Oblivion Stone, the Dulcan Shackles, and Ensnaring Bridge for targets. This hand seems fine. In the open, I'll keep it. Has good removal. It's a reactive deck, plus 3 lands. So we're going to have 6 here. We can't do anything. We don't have Force of Will. I guess we'll give away that to our opponent. Looks like he's on some sort of mid-range deck. Interesting. So we'll play this Plains out. Maybe we can condemn something at some point in time. Let's see what he plays here. Possibly a Mana Dork or his ever-famous Nature's Lore 3 visits. Nope, not this turn. Well, I don't mind seeing the man lands. I can definitely take care of them. If he wants to fire up his Treetop Village, we'll be okay with that. We could actually get Pithing Needle with the Trinket Mage and or Engineered Explosives. Not sure yet which we'll get, or we get a land. But we're good on lands for a little while now. What we'll see this turn. Possibly a 3-drop. What will be the worst one for us? Alright, he's playing blue as well. Oh, the voice of Zendikar. Well, we may be getting Pithing Needle here. Okay. Cool. Or we'll just nip this in the bud now. I don't know. Let's see what we draw. Oh, cool. Well, that's at least interesting. I think what we do here is this. I'm going to play this out. Force him to tap a land to keep this token around. Excuse me, guys. He may fire up one of the treetop villages or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, 4 mana. Cool. Well, it's going to get condemned. Cool. Well, I think the right play is to put the mystical teachings in the graveyard. Yeah. We're hoping we can get something this turn with the memory lapse. He could activate the treetop village. I wouldn't be shocked if we see him play something here, though. Yeah, we're not going to let that resolve. We will memory lapse it. Okay. Hoping for land here. Moat is definitely interesting. I think what we ditch here is the Sphinx's Revelation, actually. No, I'm good. Cool. We'll get the Underground Sea. And here, I think what we do is this. I think we just take care of this now. I think we let him replay. Yes, I would like to do that. And we will get our pithing needle. We do have the moat as a follow-up, and then we have Council's Judgment just in case he ends up putting on a bunch of creatures. Probably rather have Wrath, I think, because he's on green. Oh, Bribery. What do we have that's any good in our deck? Nothing really. This deck doesn't run a lot of creatures. It's mostly Planeswalkers. I'm trying to think of what creatures we have in this deck. Is there any? There may not even be creatures in this deck. Well, there are some, obviously. I played a couple already. Oh, the Trophy Mage, cool. Does he have a sword? Probably. That'd be my guess. Yeah, that's right. There's like 3 or 4 creatures. I mean, I guess I don't think of Jace. This is going to die. Yeah, it can die. No. Now, what we're kind of hoping for here is that he does not have a way of answering this. So we're taking him to prison. Okay, he's going to save this thing, so he must have a way to deal with the moat. What did he get? Yeah, sword. That's what I figured. I should have looked, but I just figured it was a sword of some sort. Figured he's running swords in his mid-range deck. Seemed to make sense to me. Does he have a flyer? That'll be the question. Or maybe a planeswalker that we have to deal with. Okay, swords out on the board. Cool. Maybe we try to mill him. I don't know. We'll see. What is this, Jace? -9. Gets rid of 5 cards every time. We do have the Muddle the Mixture. I'm not willing to pitch that yet. Or cycle it yet. Okay. You can pay mana for it. Now, if it's a creature-based means of removal, then we may have to Wrath of God. Okay, more land. Ranger of Eos is fine. Are there any 1-drop flyers that he might have? Possibly. Can't think of 1-drops that deal with the moat, though. Yeah, I can't think of any. Maybe like, well, let's see what he got. Okay, birds. That will still be 0 power even when it's equipped. Hangerback is interesting as well. So we have a way of dealing with all of this nonsense. I think what we do here is just do this. And we'll get rid of all this stuff. Does he have a Force of Will? No? Okay. Now he does have the ability to... Well, he'll make a Hangerback Walker, quite a large one this turn. But the cool thing is we'll be able to... I don't know, I'm debating on what I want to do with this Jace. If I had a land, maybe I'll just recast the Sphinx's Rev. He could just play this out for a couple mana, but I think he's going to go for the full Gusto. We'll see. This is the Hangerback Walker I'm talking about. Oh, Wickerbowl Elder. Cool. Well, I think the mill plan is probably a poor one at this point. Hmm. Get rid of the sword. The sword is definitely the scariest permanent in play. Let him beat up on Jace. We'll counter his Hangerback Walker if that's what he decides to play. You can do 5 to the Jace, but we can recast any spell we'd like. Likely, possibly Wrath of God. I don't know. We'll see what he plays. But possibly also Sphinx's Revelation. It's a powerful card. He likes this card, Wicker Boilder. I'm not sure if I'm sold on it. It is relatively inexpensive as far as CMC goes. It's one less than Acidic Slime and Indrik Stomphowler and/or Conclave Naturalists. Interesting. Well, I think what he's telling us is he has counter magic. Let's force him to commit more to the board. It could have been a false assumption on our part. We'll probably see an activation of the Treetop Village, but this will open the way for us to cast Sphinx's Revelation, I think. We're kind of hoping to hit one more land next turn. Yeah, okay. So we did that because I think he's likely to have a 2-mana counter spell in hand, and I would like to tap out this next turn. Cool. Okie doke. Sphinx's Revelation. And do we play around the days? Well, let's see how many this is for. 2. Yeah, I think we need to draw 3. We'll see. Cool. Well, now we have the combo. And he can kill our Jace if he likes. Okay, playing cycles. Okay, Thragtusk. I don't... So... Interesting. Here's the big question. Do I have enough mana to do this? Not quite. So I think what I do is this. 22 life. He has 2 cards in hand. Force of Will. If Force of Will is one of them. So we will search for all 4. And we'll kind of hope... Well, Vidalcan Shackles is actually interesting too, but... I'm going to expose this thing. Yeah, I think we expose it, and kind of the reason being is because we do have the muddle up in case we just like completely miss. I don't know though. It could have been right to go for Verdalkin Shackles there. It's curious. I'm not sure. But we're getting close to recast mana on Mystical Teachings. Could always try. We probably should run an expedition map in this deck to find specifically the Academy runes. So if he has artifact removal, I don't like using the muddle to make sure because obviously it's the combo I'm looking to get right. Let's see what he gets up to here. He may have like an acidic slime. Or this just may be... Okay, sweet. So I think we just won the game. I think we just won, unless his last two cards are blue card Force of Will. I think we just got him. So we're going to take 9 here. Fine. Okay. Well, I guess if you just draw the Vidalcan Shackles, after you probably should have grabbed it. We'll transmute this. You could just win. Cool. Well, this should be game. I don't... Like I said, realistically... Okay, yeah, he knows his game. Yeah, good game. Okay, good game, man. So let's begin boarding. I kind of like this. Well, let's think. I definitely like these two. Far more... Well... Do we see any creatures that were not green? Not really. Let me cut this. Do we need Batterskull in this matchup? I feel like he's likely to board in Acquire. He is a huge fan of Acquire. I think Batterskull is a lot worse against that card. So what equipment can he get? None. We should definitely be running... I just noticed we should be running Flash Freeze in this deck. Gainsay may be good. I don't know, though. I kind of do... Well, Humility's also interesting. Humility seems quite decent. Not good against the... Not even remotely as good against the Manlands. Still like Trophy Mage. Absorb's kind of a clunker. I want to cut Absorb. I don't think we're getting lifed rapidly in this game. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh, we're one short. Oh. Let's try this out. Let's submit this. Let's give this a shot. I do like the Perish and the Nature's Rune. They're just they appeared to be, from what we saw in his deck, very strong. Well, okay, we're gonna keep this. I don't know if it's right. It is a 2-lander. I don't like that, but I can use the Enlightened Tutor to fetch a land, which ideally we're doing something more powerful than that. Okay, well, let's see what we get here. There's the Academy runes we were talking about, but it's not as hot right now because I definitely need mana fixing. And are we going to see a Nature's Lore 3 visits here? I consider those like Sensei's signature cards. Alright, well, he's on Counter Magic. Do we run this out into Counter Magic? Yeah, probably. We're just getting land. If he wants to counter this, we're still pretty likely to draw a land. And what is he going to cast here? Remand, maybe? He could just actual factual counter it. I'm fine with that, like a miscalc. Oh, days? Okay. Nope. Yeah, and there you go. That's why I think that's the right play. I think you play that thing out to get a land there, but if he counters it, like I said, not a big deal. I'm kind of fine with him casting a Daze. I think Daze is always at its strongest when they're using it well, I don't know if it was the way it was intended to be used, but for the alternate cost, which is a lot sneakier. I mean, Force Spike that you pay 0 mana for. It's pretty strong. Kind of fishy he has no play. He must be more scared about what we're doing than... Or he just has a very reactive hand. His decks are odd like that sometimes to me. They're either, you know, pretty aggressive, or they kind of struggle to be aggressive. I think here we just do this. We're just going to cast this thing out. We're obviously still hoping for lands. He can counter it. Yeah, counterspell. That's fine. I don't... Like I said, I was just pitching that out there to let him counter it. I do have a Wrath of God in hand, so if he... The only thing that would get us right here pretty good is a Planeswalker. He doesn't have it. Okay, cool. We're just going to let him do his thing now. We'll go reactive at this point. He's down to 3 cards. He needs to draw gas. Could have like a flash creature. It's possible. Oh, was he thinking about Stifle? He may have been. We've played Stifle against him a lot. This deck does not run Stifle, unfortunately. It does run Disallow. Oh, more colors. I didn't think we saw white before. Okay, plain cycling. Cool. Cool. We know he has a land drop for this turn. On the upkeep, huh? Okay. Maybe he wants to cast that thing? I don't know. We know he doesn't have the days. He has no manland. We'll F6 it. Can't do anything here. Okay. He can kill the land. Well, we're going to go for it. Could be folly. Yeah, what we're talking about is what are the one-man answers. Oh, and we're Force of Will. That was another one that did it there. So we ended up getting the Sensei. Let's go ahead and pause.